Hi everyone and welcome to my career reflection on Ben Welsh from A&L Container Line. Ben Welsh has been at A&L for 5 years and has progressed through 4 different titles in that time. His current role is in commercial. In my presentation I will give an overview of Ben's career path to date, an overview of his current position, my pathway to becoming a commercial manager, and the challenges associated with the role. Ben started at A&L with a small logistics background. He was a trainee planner for 12 months before becoming a full-time planner. Ben was a full-time planner for 12 months. During this time, he was noticed as a planner for being organised and keeping costs down. As operations are a cost centre, you are recognised for keeping variable costs low. Planners and commercial have a very close relationship. Commercial are in charge of entire trades. Therefore, they work very closely with the vessel planners and approve things such as restores and recovery schedules. While Ben was a planner, he formed a very positive relationship with his commercial manager. Ben then moved into a pricing position for commercial. He was successful because he had proved himself as a planner, which carries a much bigger workload than one in pricing. Pricing is strategies for trades. For example, looking at peak times and what the markup on containers will be. Looking at rates for individual containers as well as setting rates for tenders for big clients. While doing this, he formed a close relationship with the rest of the commercial team. Ben then became the Anzac's commercial manager. This role was perfectly suited for Ben's background. Being from an operational background gave Ben a massive advantage over every other applicant. Because he has a background in operations, he understands how terminals work, vessel recovery, bunkering, and allocation from partners in the consortium. Also, having experience in pricing is very beneficial in commercial roles. Ben was a perfect fit for this role as he had experience in both. Commercial as a department set the pricing strategy for the trade, set prices for individual containers, decrease operational costs, and liaise with other partners in the consortium. As a commercial manager, you are responsible for delegating these tasks to members of your team and making sure the overall performance of the trade is healthy in terms of increasing profits and decreasing expenses. I originally thought Ben's job was interesting because of the pricing aspect. Pricing and valuing in general is something I find very interesting. I just like knowing how much something is worth. After speaking with Ben, he believes that I'm very well suited to a position in commercial because of my operations background and also my academic background. While at A&L, people are able to transfer into pricing without a financial background. When people look external after a role in pricing, it's a little more difficult to sell your skills without a tertiary qualification in the area. Once in pricing, moving to a manager position is easier, as pricing makes up a big percentage of the job. The other part of commercial is forming relationships with partners and other stakeholders within A&L. Ben believes that the biggest challenge with this role is your ability to delegate tasks. This is important because while you are responsible for the overall performance of the trade, there is too much work to oversee everything. So you therefore must trust your team is doing the right thing. The biggest challenge I see with this role is being able to liaise successfully with partners. While working in my current position, I've seen disputes between partners over trivial matters. Commercial managers are expected to keep the peace between partners, which involves bargaining and compromise in order to deliver the best result for the trade.